All right, so let's say that you want to get away from your regular point and shoot camera. You're tired of just taking pictures, places, and doing not anything really too useful or creative or new. Check this out. This is the new Canon. This is actually the Rebel XS. So you probably know there's the Rebel and the Rebel XSI. This is the newest one from Canon. Very cool. What this is the perfect beginner DSLR. It's literally perfect. Very light, very well featured too. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it, and again, it's going to do all the stuff that the professional cameras are going to do, but at a budget probably closer to a point and shoot camera. Now, let's talk about some of the specs on this thing. This is a 10.1 megapixel, which is a lot. That's a big picture. If you want to do that in pixels, that's 3,888 pixels by 2,592 pixels. That's a very large image. Literally, if you wanted to blow it up maximum, it's like 45 inches across. Very big. So this is actually called the 1000D everywhere else. So if you're watching from Ireland or England or anywhere in Europe, this is what you call the 1000D. Here it's called the XS, the Rebel XS. So very nice camera, great price. Let's talk about some of the specs on this camera. First of all, let me tell you some of the basics. It uses the SD card. So if you have an old camera that uses SD or SDHC, which are the high capacity cards, you can go ahead and swap it into here. You're not going to need to buy any new media. So that's really cool. The CMOS sensor, or CMOS, or CMOS as some people call it, is actually 22 by 14 millimeters. It's actually closer to 22 by 15. So it's a pretty good sized CMOS sensor. It's going to take great images. It's going to work well in low light. It's got a built-in flash, which is pretty nice. And I'll tell you something else. One thing that you're going to really enjoy, if you're switching from a point and shoot camera, have you ever tried to get a picture of something that's moving very quickly on a DSLR? I'm sorry, on a point and shoot? It's literally impossible. It takes like a minute after you press the button for the picture to come up. So you have this great photo in front of you. You go to take the picture and it's like thinking. Okay, I just took the picture, and you just missed everything. So what's really cool about these, watch, see if you can see how fast it happens. I'm going to turn it on and pull the shutter. See what happens. Watch. Right away, instantly. You push it, it takes a picture. Very fast, very quick. So you're going to get those really fast shots. Race cars, athletes, your kids are playing soccer, you don't want them to be a big blurry mess. You want to capture the image right away. So very cool. Now the other thing is, if you're a little bit intimidated by all this technology, all the manual features, being able to manually adjust everything, you don't have to worry about it. You can definitely set this thing. I don't know if you can see this. Look at all the settings it has. You can actually set it to pretty much aperture dependent, manual. It's got a aperture value, time value, you can program, or you can set it to full auto, where it's going to do every single thing for you. And then on top of that, it's got a bunch of other auto settings such as portrait, landscape, macro, etc., all built into the camera. So it's very simple if you don't want to just jump straight in, but you do want to take high quality shots. This thing in full auto is going to take a better shot than any point and shoot's ever going to take. So right out of the box, even if you don't know how to do things manually, it's going to let you take excellent photos, and you'll still be able to switch it to auto or do whatever manual exposures you want to do. If you want to do manual aperture, manual exposure, it's not a problem. You're definitely gonna be able to do it. Now let's talk about the lens too. This thing comes with, let's see, what was this? It was a 18 to 55. Thank you very much. 18 to 55 millimeter lens. That's a great starter lens. It will, do a pretty wide shot, and it'll zoom in very well. It's got four-point stabilization on it, so it will give you good stable photos. And what else can I tell you about this thing? This thing's using the DIGIC 3 image processing. So if you're into Canons, you know that the more expensive ones, the EOS 1, and they're more expensive, like the 450D, all use the DIGIC 3 image processing. And those are cameras that cost literally more than 10 times the cost of this camera. That's using the exact same image processor as those do. Another thing that's good on these cameras, just like the more expensive ones, is live view. Live view, what it lets you do is use the screen. This is a 2.5-inch LCD on the back. So let's say that you're trying to take a picture of this box. Normally I'd have to go like this and get down here to look through the viewfinder. Instead, it'll actually put the exact image that you're seeing through the lens on the back, which is something that most DSLRs don't do. That's great for awkward situations. When you're in an awkward position, it's got a great viewing angle, so if you want to show the picture to friends right after you took it, you can do that. It has a feature where you can zoom in on the screen to better manually adjust your manual focus, so you can see if it's really sharp or not. It's great for checking your exposure, your depth of view, field of view. It's great for that. It also got grids that can come up like little squares for composing your picture to make sure that everything is squared away. so you're taking a great picture. Now, as far as the lenses go, you will support any of the EF or EFS lenses from Canon. So that's the series that all the professional photographers use, and you will be able to do that no problem on this camera. It will let you pretty much use a $10,000 lens or any cheap lens. It really doesn't matter. It's going to support all of them. It has a built-in flash, but it does support the Speedlight series of flashes from Canon as well, so that's a really good option. Check out what live view's like too. You just press the set button and boom, there you go. And you get those grid lines to compose your shot nicely. It's very useful for doing that. Also on this thing, I'll tell you what, the ISO on this, you can set it to automatic or it will go all the way up to 1600, which is very, very high. So you got a lot of nice features, very light camera, great for beginners. Another thing is when you switch from a point and shoot to a DSLR, the weight's gonna hurt you the first time. You're not gonna be used to carrying such a large camera. This one's very light, it's a great transition. It's, you know, obviously gonna be heavier than a point and shoot, but it's gonna be lighter than most of the other DSLRs, and it's the lightest camera that Canon's ever made as far as a single lens reflex camera goes. So, very nice camera, very good for beginners, the perfect transition from point and shoots to pro cameras. If you have any questions on this or any other Canon products, go ahead and email me below. I will see you guys next time. For more information on the Canon Rebel XS camera, go to compusa.com and type in C930-1528 into the search box. Or you can always call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 1-800-COMP-USA.